Hey.
So, yeah, I got to see lots more dancing today, which was fun.
Really?
Yes.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Dancing ladies, was it? Oh.
Well, if it was a very bold one.
I don't know what you mean, sir. Good morning.
Oh, it's the last episode of the Lifeboat Build.
Oh, yeah.
For some.
Yeah. Well, it's the last episode on this channel. That's quite sad.
But that means next week.
Yes, next week we start these.
Oh, I'd have to. It's up there.
Go on, John.
Oh,
No, it's all right.
God's
Go on.
sake.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Oh, he took his headphones off. Oh, I waited till he took his headphones off. Oh no! There we go. Yay!
Next week.
Hooray!
So that means from next week on, for a few weeks, you'll have 2 live streams of ICM builds.
Yeah.
We did not think this through.
And we did not plan that, as you can tell, because we don't plan anything. But it has transpired that we've got 2 ICM builds.
Yes.
There you go. But that's next week.
Yes.
That's next week.
This week, however, we're going to see if John's put everything on the right way this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, did you hear about what John did on Tuesday? You did, didn't you? Because I told you yesterday. Yeah.
He told us yesterday, and the world. He told the world of what he did on Wednesday and thought he'd got away with it.
Yes. What did he do yesterday? Oh, yeah. I remember. He became paranoid, thought he put part on backwards, corrected it, and realized that the correction was actually the wrong way around, and the original way was the right way.
Yep.
We're messing with his head.
That's a very nice looking lifeboat notch.
It is.
Yeah. God. I'm trying to remember how to.
I'll switch over to
There we go. Yeah.
Very nice.
There we are.
And that's another very nice looking lifeboat, Mikey.
Where's your nice looking lifeboat?
I will show you my nice looking lifeboat.
Let's zoom in on Gary.
I will just adjust the camera.
I forgot. There's no modders at the minute.
And there is my nice looking.
That's a very funny looking lifeboat.
It's a Chinook.
A Chinook.
A Chinook, because my very nice looking lifeboat, as we all know by now, last Saturday suffered a terminal accident.
Gary, have you been licking your webcam or something?
I don't know. It seems very foggy, doesn't it? Yes, foggy's the word.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Have you got lens glare on it or something from a light?
I will just stand by. I will go back to the other camera, and then give this one a little clean. Because I did have, as you know, had a few issues. That's why
Marion wiped his head.
I did have a few issues, as you know, with parts of the building falling down.
Yes.
Let's see if that's any better.
Nope, still ugly. Oh, yes.
That
is a lot better.
So you have been licking the webcam.
Either that or the window.
Oh, yeah, that's always a possibility.
All right.
There we are. So there we go. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm working on the Chinook today.
Why?
Which is part of my Telford build, because the flying bridge to the Shannon Lifeboat is in a million pieces, dotted about Telford somewhere. I may get in touch with Airfix and see if I can get the sprues. I've just got to do a bit of research. If they were all on one sprue, which I think they were.
Yes, they were.
I'll see if I can. And Marion says I can do it as a shipwreck.
You could. You could
I
do
don't
it as a
think that's-
maritime disaster.
We don't think that really
It's not in the
gives
spirit of the build.
feel of the lifeboat thing.
Oh, it could be a former lifeboat.
Yeah. But never mind. So I'll be doing the Chinook today.
Okay.
Anyway, back to you. Go.
Yes. There you go. That's fine.
Very nice.
But notice something that's wrong, John. There's something wrong with mine as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's see
I
if
can't
you
pick
can figure it
anything.
The front of the orange bit.
Let's see if you can figure it out before we get there.
No.
Dead center of the
Okay.
screen. This bit here.
Are you missing a rail? Rail's broken.
It broke. It's broke, so I've got no way of replacing it. Because it's only half a piece.
What about a bit of stretch through?
Yeah, could do. I mean, what I was thinking of doing is maybe if I get another kit sometime in the future, I'm going to try and detail it and stuff a bit better. So, like these railings, they're not actual railings on the real things. They're stanchions with cable between them.
Yeah.
So I might do that.
Fair
And
enough.
just have this that way around.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to be picking out some little details and changing some of the little colours and stuff.
I need to grab something out.
But in the meantime, I shall go through chat.
I will need those instructions.
Trial.
Yes, what's happening in Chatland?
Ian says, Did you say chat or shat?
Chatland.
Just checking.
I can't imagine that's the first bit of chat.
It's the first bit that's showing up in StreamYard.
Oh, right, okay.
Ian says, I second that. It's sad to see the final episode. Hi, everyone, by the way. Hello, Ian.
Ooh,
Hi, Ian.
let's try to get this. Right, there we go.
Peter, greetings, everyone, with my Shannon ready. Thanks to you guys. Eager to see yours come to life. We'll pop in and out, but did hit the like button already for good measure. You can't
lovely.
mention the like button.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh,
Naughty boy.
Naughty.
Julian says, morning goal. Ooh, do that again. I love how you're holding your limp wrist as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Julian says, morning goal. And he says, morning Ian. Or hi Ian. And hi Hagrid. Matthew's in. He says, morning goal.
morning,
Oi, oi.
Matthew.
Morning uncles Ellis, Jules and Matt. Scott says, good day, everyone. Good day, Scott. Dieter says, morning, Uncle Scotty. Scott says, evening, Hagrid. Dieter says, it's not even noon yet here. What time is it with you, Scott? And Scott says, it's 10 p.m.
Yep.
It's nearly
Okay.
Scott's bedtime. But not until he's watched the show, obviously. Dieter says, in that case, good evening to you instead. And he says, haha, glad I ain't the only one that does off-screen dancing moves. Oh, Gary was doing the Egyptian dance sort of thing. It was very strange and almost hypnotic. Ian says,
Not
hi,
erotic.
panelists.
Hi, Ian.
No, it was definitely not that, John. Gary dancing with his chest out is not erotic.
No, it's not.
It's when he actually put the headdress on that got me worried. I wasn't sure he was going to be able to take it off in time. Jim says, good morning, evening to our gracious hosts.
Morning, Jim.
Hello, Jim. Dieter, now I expect a classic honking in the intro. Haha.
Honk.
Argus.
Does that mean you want me to? Does that mean you want me to make another video clip for the intro for the ICM for the Model T?
Well, I'm
do
not saying either way. It's your channel, but you've done one for everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I'm just saying.
Jim says hello to all the usual suspects. You sound like you've been told off then, Gary. I'm just saying.
I probably will be before the day's out. So,
well, Modders has just come into the back room, so yeah, you will be. Speaking of which, our Modders, our one and only Modders, the one that keeps us all in check. She's going to be in an Airfix blog soon.
Yeah.
For International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that should be cool. Yeah. I bet she's going all bright pink now. Jim says hi, Scott. And he says hi, Jim. Benji says hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Jim says good day, Scott. How are things in Taz? Jim says good morning, Julian. Ian says hi, Uncle Hagrid, Julian, Matthew, Scott, and Jim. Jim says wrong way, Marley. Actually had it right. So I think it was Darren put in Discord this morning because me and Julian put memes up of Spaceballs, where it's that guy with the big daft Darth Vader helmet on.
Yep.
And
dark helmet
saying that. Yeah, I think it was Julian said something about it being built, Death Star being built the wrong way up. And Darren said, yeah, it was built by John Marley Construction Limited.
Yeah.
Julian says, hi, Mikey, Gary, Nodge, and yeah, Gneneve. Jim says, the word Chinook sounds North American to me.
It's a wind.
I don't know where the name comes from.
It's a wind. It's the name of a wind. But I also believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it also a sorry, I'm having problems with the words today.
Right.
Was it a Native American tribe?
Yes.
Because all the helicopters. Say again?
Yes. First meaning, a member of an indigenous peoples of the north shore of the Columbia River as its mouth. 2, a Chinookian language of the Chinook and other nearby peoples, or less commonly Chinook, a warm, moist southwest wind off the coast of Oregon northward.
So they could have just called it flatulence.
Dry wind that descends the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains, or less commonly, Chinook also means a Chinook salmon. It's also any of a rare breed of large muscular dogs that were developed in the New Hampshire in the early 1900s as sled and working dogs and have a yellow, reddish yellow or yellowish brown coat, calm temperament, and are currently in the White House.
And we're getting out of that corner again. Dieter, or it could be Nia, says, hello, Uncles Dragon, Ozzy, Shelfie, Jim, Ellis, and Jules. Hello.
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 Look who's joined us. Look who's joining. It is, of course, the one and only Mr. Evans.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Waitrose.
Morning, all. How you all doing?
How are you, sir?
We're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah.
You sound tired and flustered, my friend.
Huh?
You sound tired and flustered.
I am tired. I'm quite flustered. Because I'm doing wiring today.
Oh.
I'm wiring in my music system.
And so there was no point in you brushing your hair, though.
Huh?
There's no point in you brushing your hair,
then. You put your finger into a 240-volt supply. Okay, I'm going to ask the obvious question, which is why John's reversed on my screen.
Because every time we've done a live stream lately, he keeps putting parts on backwards.
Fair enough. That's a very good answer. Well done.
And yesterday, in fact, it's been happening that much that yesterday he was absolutely adamant he had a part on backwards. So he turned it, took it off, turned it round, and glued it back in, and then went, "Oh no, I had it right the first time."
Right.
True story.
So what you've forgotten that bombs go pointy end forward or something?
Oh, I can't
No,
remember.
it was like a really
No, it was the actual
obvious part
engine.
as well.
Yeah, it was the engine of the Hanomag.
Okay, all right. Fair play.
Yeah, I made it a front wheel drive. Oh.
So you made it like instead of confuse the drive to the gearbox with the fan belt.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, easy mistake.
Something
Thing
that's
is,
almost
John,
impossible to do.
Yeah.
having it the wrong way round wouldn't make it front wheel drive, because for it to be front wheel drive, it'd have to be 90 degrees
engine.
turned.
I know.
Yes.
It was just a simple gag. Oh God.
It's a simple gag that's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Jim says, "Greetings, Hagrid." Julie says, "Schnook is Native American for wind, Jim." Dieter, Jim, all US helicopters have at one point a Native American identification to them. Yeah.
Iroquois. Yeah, there we go.
Chinook, Lakota, Comanche, Apache, Iroquois, and Cayuse.
Mhm.
There we go. And then we have Merlin and a small cat and
Lynx. Yeah.
a lynx. The
And a
small cat.
Wessex.
Yeah. Andrew Cassidy says, "John, get it the right way round. Here's a mirror twin."
Yeah, I'm a mirror twin.
Ooh, who's pressing? Oh, yeah, it's Mod, isn't it? Dieter says, "BBC, funny enough, that is the exact same spot that broke off with mine. Happy that it's still in the bag." Yeah, mine wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it was, I've binned it. Phil says, "Morning, everyone." Good morning, Phil.
Morning, Phil.
Graham is in. He says, "Morning, all. It's Friday. Yay!"
Yeah, it's
Julian says, "Morning, Matthew." Jim says, "Thank you, Hagrid." Phil, is there a problem with Gary's mic? I can't hear his chair. He's lubricating it with his sweaty butt crack.
all right.
Yeah.
Ian says, "Laugh out loud, Phil." Hi, Phil. Jim, good morning, Benji.
Yes, Benji, as yesterday, is still on one. Tried to pick a
Ian
fight.
says,
with
"Hi,
Matt
Andrew, and hi, Graham." Dieter says, "Morning, Benji, son. Are you back, DOP? Dog on patrol?"
Yeah.
Dieter, the motto of John Marley Constructions Limited: "If it cannot be mounted backwards, it's not worth the challenge." There we go. Tiff, "Not going pink, more like going red, because I'm angry with myself for sleeping in. It's annoying me not being able to sleep till 5 till 6 in the morning." Well, it can't be helped, don't worry. Will's not going to win because you've had a lie-in. Dieter says, "Uncle Evan, Gary Northwing." There you go. Jim, good morning, Mr. Evans. Looks to be sunny day in London area today.
It certainly is. Very, very sunny.
You know why Dieter's calling everyone uncle, don't you, Gary?
No. Why?
Nia struggles because English isn't her first language. She struggles to remember our names, so she's had to find things that remind her of who we are. So she's come up with like, apparently I'm Uncle Dragon.
Okay, makes sense.
Because she always remembers me as the Welsh Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gary is Uncle Shelf.
Okay.
Uncle Shelfie. John is Uncle Ozzy. You're Uncle Evans, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Julian's Uncle Jules. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And Modders is Auntie Modmin.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Deed says, Near's not with me yet. 2 hours, 45 minutes to go. But to keep track of her naming you uncles and aunties, I make use of it on her behalf. There we go.
Fair enough.
What you'll have to do, Dieter, is keep a list next to your computer.
The thing
Write
is,
a
not
list down,
having
stick it next to the computer.
native language. Oh, excuse. What's yours? Yeah.
Dale says, morning, everyone. Good morning, Dale.
Hey, Dale. And actually, that's one of the nicest things I've
Dieter.
been called throughout my entire life. I look back.
Yeah, I mean, I call you Waitrose.
I have been called so many worse things than that in my life.
Dieter says, morning, Auntie Modmin. Hug from near, and I can relate. Seems lately something is making sleeping a challenge here too. It's probably the brighter mornings. Ian says, good Evans. It's Gary. Hi.
It is. Hello. Hello.
And he says, hi, Tiff. Hi, Dale. And Dale says, hi, Ian. Dieter says, greetings, Uncle Phil and Nemo. Nia made it Nemo, but I suggested Nemo instead. Uncle Nemo sounds good. I like that. It's easier for it to pronounce as well.
It's a bit fishy, if you ask me.
Julian says, morning, Dale, Phil and Graham. Dieter says, I'll make one with Nia as I'm not on my computer here. Don't tell. It's fine. We won't. We'll keep it a secret. Just us and the rest of the English-speaking world.
Mm.
Well, 16 of them. 21 if you include us. It's not the daylight. I have blackout curtains in my room.
I do as well, actually, now. Blackout curtains in here now.
Who knows?
Only
Maybe
one,
that's the problem.
Not the other one I get, but there's a blackout curtain over my window now.
Oh, wow. There you go. We can see you.
Oh, you poor thing, so I'll take it up immediately.
There we go.
There you go.
And you got your telly in. It's looking
I've
good.
got my telly in. I've got my DVD Blu-ray thing, which I'm wiring up to the sun. I've got my record player. I've got my ring light. The auto cue I haven't set up yet, but I've got an auto cue. So yeah, we're almost ready.
Brilliant.
Nice.
You're back in.
I like the
back
fact
to
you got an auto cue. That is posh.
full production duties next week then.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
But my Typhoon arrived.
Dieter says, P.S. My
new
kit
one?
arrived today, Gary.
What? Yes, the new one, the new starter set one arrived.
FGR4.
Yeah. Haven't even opened the box yet, but it's here. So I want to have a look at that on the channel next week.
Oh, crap. You know, you took your tablets yesterday, Mikey. I've just had my morning tablets waved under my nose.
I took them this morning, don't worry.
I'm not taking right now.
There
Really brainy.
you go.
Thanks very much for that. Nurse?
Dieter says, P.S. Uncle Evan, we bumped into a little floaty thing called Venera, but it comes with a second option called the Walter Rose. Ooh. Julian, Waitrose, supermarkets rather than low brow. Surely Harrods or Selfridges are to push M&S.
Well, I didn't go to public school, so it can't be Harrods.
Portman Mason.
No.
A great place for afternoon tea.
The Huntsman. We can call you Huntsman. We could call you Huntsman.
Huntsman.
There's a new breed of huntsman spider in Newcastle where I live.
Oh, great! Not like you've got a shortage of poisonous things then.
Yeah, this one's massive. Its actual name is Boy.
If it's that big, how come it's a new species?
Well, Huntsman is the shop.
Well, because they take them and they milk them at a we've got a reptile centre about 100 kilometres south or so, and they take them there and milk them, and they're just like they're about to get the venom out of this one. They just went, this one, I don't know, this doesn't look like all the rest. So they went on to Sydney University, and they came back and said, "Yep, it is a new species. Well done."
Wow.
They went on to Wikipedia, did they?
I don't know.
Well, Huntsman is the Savile Row tailor, isn't it?
I don't know.
Was that the Kingsman?
The Savile Row tailor. Yes, is the one that the Kingsman was based on.
Yeah.
And did you know they actually took items from inside the real shop and put them into the set, so that it looked. The guy that the head draper or the head cutter for it, he said he had to go on sets to advise him for the shop and stuff.
Yeah.
And he said he went in there and he said he actually thought he just walked into work. He completely forgot that he wasn't in the shop; he was in a set because they did it that well. Deed says Revel kit a few years back, 172 scale. There we go. Julian says laugh out loud Hagrid. Kieran, morning everyone. Good morning, Kieran. Jim says I can hear Air Raid Warden Hodges now. Turn that bloody light out. Yeah. Dieter, hello Uncle Kieran. Dale, hi Julian. Kieran smiles and says hi Hagrid and Nia. Julian, morning Tiff. I have blackout curtains too. At least they're marketed as blackout curtains, but if they'd been used in World War II, the Luftwaffe could have navigated at night by the bloody things. Martin says, Guten Morgen. Good morning.
Guten Morgen, wie geht es dir?
Yeah. Oh.
Or as we say round here.
What?
So, or as we say round here, all right, jockey?
All right, jockey. Yeah.
Don't forget the first safe third, Gary.
Yeah.
June says, morning, Kieran. Jim says, yet another Indigenous Australian creature that can kill you. Yay! Dieter, my room has a window with rolling shades. It's very dark in there, then. He says, hello, Uncle Mackie. And Kieran says, hi, Julian. And Martin says, sehr gut.
So good, yeah.
Oh, God. Wait, Rose is bending over in front of the camera. Oh, thank God, he's stood up again.
No, I'm stood up, don't worry. I've not gone commando today.
Jim says, Herr Mountford, your name will also go on the list.
Don't tell him your name,
God, now
Martin.
Deet's going to make me speak German. Can you stop making me speak different languages? Deet says, Achte Liebe, do not go that way. There we go. And he says, morning, Uncle Marty. There we go.
Just been doing a bit of Duolingo German, you see, because we're going there in June. So thought better learn a bit German or revise some German. So did it at school in the 30s, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lovely language, actually. It's a lovely language.
Sounds so angry.
Well, lots of languages do. When you shout them.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever watched two Greek blokes having a
Yeah.
conversation, you think they're going to kill each other.
Yeah. We had two Spanish people at one job I used to, and listening to them, you'd swear there was a blood feud between them or something horrendous. And they're just chatting about what you watch on telly.
See, I've always thought Welsh sounds quite poetic, even if you don't understand it.
It's very lyrical.
Rhythm to it.
You never met my nan. She could make Welsh sound very threatening. Proper threatening. She was lovely.
That didn't work at all.
Junior says, Australia, the land where if it breathes or grows out the ground, it will kill you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Martin says, played by Philip Maddock, if I remember correctly.
It was.
Yes.
Jim says, Herr bearded one, we have visited making your talk German.
You know what?
June says, Guten Morgen, Herr Manfred, wie geht's? Dieter says, Bearded Veteran creates, you have a very nice pronunciation, though. You underestimate your own linguistic aptitude, brother. Thank you very much.
Oh, God, we won't be able to do anything with him now.
Just don't tell my old French teacher. I used to wind her up something rotten. Only because I knew that because she was first language French, the second language English, if I wound her up enough, she'd forget to speak English. So then she'd just start ranting in French, and she'd get more and more frustrated because she'd realise that nobody was understanding what she was saying, and she couldn't figure out why. So in short, we tormented her.
Yeah.
Not because we didn't like her, it's just we thought it was funny that she started ranting in French. Because as soon as she realised then, she calmed down again. Yeah. She actually started finding it funny. Graham says, German, the only exam I failed at school. I didn't get to do German because I wasn't top set French.
Yeah, so I didn't
but when I was already learning 3 languages.
Oh,
sorry?
So what languages were you learning? 3 of them? Welsh, English, and...
Bollocks.
French. Well, yeah, that as well. But yeah, in Wales, it's compulsory to learn English, Welsh, and French up to the age of 16.
Right.
Which was something, luckily, unfortunately, really, that was a law that was only brought in 1997 when I was 9 years old. So I was near the end of sort of just getting ready to go up to high school. If it had been in when I first started school, like it is for my nephews, it'd have been a lot easier because I'd have been doing it right from the beginning then.
Uh-huh.
And it's a lot easier to learn languages when you're younger.
Oh yeah.
Because my 7-year-old nephew, he can already speak pretty much fluent Welsh and English. He's a very clever little lad.
These fabric seatbelts must have got very wet in the Chinook.
June said, stay, tell someone you love them because life is short, but shout it in German because life is terrifying and confusing. I like it.
Maybe that's what Benji's doing. He's telling Marion he loves her, but it sounds like he's barking at her.
Yeah, he's doing it in German.
No, it's a cat that's walked past now.
Jim says, Martin, yes, the U-boat commander was played brilliantly by Philip Murdoch.
Yes. Another Welshman.
Dave Cummins is in. Yay! Hello, Dave.
Dave, Comedy Sniper is operating in the area.
Yes. He says, morning all, just popping in to see if Mr. Morris's bonce is okay after the assassination attempt.
Yes, David, the bonce is okay. Unfortunately, the left breast has a rather nasty bruise on it.
Shouldn't be getting it pierced at your age.
Well, the nipple tassels have got to go somewhere.
Well, yeah, you know.
Anyway, about this family-orientated show we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all right. Morgan and Near aren't here yet.
Yeah, but they can watch it back.
Well, that's true. Jim says, Julian, smiley face. Smiley face, smiley face. Julian says, I didn't do German in school because every first year swapped between German and French, and our year was French. C'est combien? C'est magnifique. C'est combien is how much? Dieter says, I love how French was described in The Matrix Reloaded, like wiping your ass with silk, especially when you curse. Yeah. Male. Exploring Unseen says, hi guys. Hello, Rich. We've not seen you there for a while.
Hello, mate.
Sorry, guys. Just got to go and organise something upstairs with my dear wife. I'll be back in 5 10 minutes.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Julian says, morning, David. Tiff says, hey, Rich. Jim says, good morning, David Cummins, exploring. Exploring says, hey, Tiff. Julian says, hi, exploring. Exploring says, good morning, Jim. Scott says, I know Australian. I know an Australian. Exploring says, hey, Julian.
Murky bucket, silver plate.
He says, murky bucket, silver plate. Yeah. Martin says, I failed French but passed German. I understand the logic of German and can work it out, whereas French sounds like all the same to me. I love the compound noun system with the hence, Panzerkampfwagen, etc. Yeah. Exploring says, it has been a while since. It has. We've missed you. He says, I've been in. It has indeed. Ian says, hi, Rich. Dieter, languages I did in school, Dutch, French, English, German, Spanish. I taught myself Italian, Russian, and Japanese, albeit very, very rusty.
Huh.
Did you have any time to do anything else when you were younger?
My nephew's fluent in German and Mandarin, and he actually went to China for about 10 years teaching English to the Chinese.
So that's why they're taking over the world.
Yeah, you see.
It's your son-in-law's fault. Explorer says, hey, Ian. Dieter says, funny enough, I understand them still quite well. Yesterday saw the launch of a Progress resupply ship, and I didn't even need the subtitles. Well, this is the cool thing about learning languages, is once you've learned them, you can watch things in other language, and you get information that you probably wouldn't get otherwise. And you can also tell when they're mistranslating on news and things like that, which is always handy. Jim says, welcome to the Bearded Veteran Linguistics channel. Yes. Good. That's looking a bit better now.
Now we've got a break in the comments. Might be a good time to put a little plug out for James Skiffins' 48 in 48.
Yes, go ahead.
is today the good day for me to do it when I can't get my words right? So the 48 in 48 build starts on March the 14th.
Yes.
Am I right? At 7:30 local time, wherever you are in the world, and runs
PM.
through. Yeah, PM, and runs through till 7:30 PM on the Sunday, the 16th. The idea is you can build a 48 scale kit in 48 hours. The real idea behind it all is you just build. You don't have to finish or anything like that. But throughout the weekend there will be many things going on, including the Friends of Models for Heroes Discord green room will be open for all and sundry. We've got some opening times that we're working on that we'll let you know when it's open. But James has organised, as he usually does, some auctions for the build and some various other things, some videos and some tuitions, and all funds raised over the 48-hour build go to Models for Heroes. And last year we did.
My elbow just cracked.
Oh, right. Last year we did extremely well and raised quite a lot of money.
Over nine grand.
Yeah, it was over 9 grand.
It was over 9 grand.
Yeah. So we've set ourselves something of a target this year. So not sure whether we'll make 9 grand, but all funds, no matter what, anything raised goes straight to Models for Heroes, which is a charity that's dear to our hearts.
Yes.
John will be looking after the Australian side of the show, or the event, and myself and Mikey will be operating the green room, keeping the refreshments flowing, and the dancing girls and all that sort of thing.
Yes.
There is a website. Go on, Mikey.
Speaking of which, I just realised, because we were talking about this with James beforehand, on the Friday, where even though me and Gary don't have, obviously, because the 48 doesn't start till 7:30 PM for us, but that means it'll be, 10 o'clock at when it starts for John. Oh, normally he would be doing the live stream with us at 10 o'clock, but he won't. He'll be presenting.
Yeah.
48 and 48. So the question is, are we going to do a live stream and just not have John, or John could always do it on a separate device, so he's still presenting, he just can't engage with this stream?
Well, I don't see why we couldn't. Theoretically, the green room will be open then, won't it?
Yeah.
So I wonder whether, because of the event, we don't do a live show that day.
Yeah.
And we'll have the walkers will be in the green room running that.
Yeah. Well, what we could do is share the link to the green room on the Discord, on the channel's Discord server, and then say, rather than having the live stream that Friday, come and do some modelling with us live.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Discord.
Works for me.
There you go.
The website, I'll very kindly ask Tiff if she can put the website link up in the chat in a minute. I believe it's www.48-48.org. But
correct.
I'll get confirmation on that before we go public on it, because I wouldn't want to give you the wrong information.
Yes.
Bearing in mind my haddled brain.
Julie says, I was crap at... Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just having a problem getting
You
the
sure?
words. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
That's what worries me, because that's not like you.
I'm good. Fear not, kind sir.
No. If you're not, be honest with me.
I will. God,
Otherwise, I'll
Mum.
send Kerry out round.
Carry Ann's at Tots today.
Oh, I'm sure she would leave if I told her that you were in trouble.
No.
Okay. Or I'd message
Calling
Mary.
in, I'm good.
Julie says, I was crap at languages. My accent was fine. My memory, not so much. In my O levels, I got an unclassified, less than 20% in Welsh, but with all proficiency, 20 to 30%. Confused. Yeah. I didn't like learning Welsh because I didn't like the idea that it was compulsory. Because I've always believed that you should have the freedom of choice. So I never really put any effort into Welsh, but I quite enjoyed French. And yet I got a better score in Welsh than what I did in French, which is weird. Martin says, I speak English and potteries, a whole language of its own, and some German. Nice. Dieter says, yep, topic of the day is babbling.
Well, I've got a degree.
Just put the 48 and 48. Yeah, 48 and 48 link up. Do go and check that out. That's really cool. Graham says, just ordered a 148 Sea Fury in the Airfix sale for 48 and 48. Well, should we tell them, Gary?
Well, I think they already know, to be honest.
Right. Because what's ended up happening is I spotted, Kaylee told me that Airfix had a sale on. So I went on there and I went, ooh, the Sea Fury is reduced from 30 quid down to 15. I haven't done one of them before. I'll get that. A few hours later, I got a message off Gary saying, I've just been through Waitrose's affiliate link and ordered myself the Sea Fury. And then yesterday, Waitrose put a comment in saying, I've just bought the Sea Fury. So guess what? Maybe a future build.
John has just built the Sea Fury.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
It was a Tempest.
Oh, I do apologise.
Well, they're much the
Yeah.
same. One's a navalised version of it.
That's where I'm getting confused.
There we go. Indeed says my Spitfire 5B is eager to launch. Nice.
Yeah. I got a thing in the mail today for the 48 and 48, which I'm pleased about.
Cool.
Ooh, Tamiya Mozzie. Nice.
Oh, grab what I got today because I can.
I built one. I have built a Mosquito before. I built the old Airfix one. I really, really would like to do another one time.
I like the Mosquito. Nice plane.
Oh, fantastic.
So these are today's arrivals. So it's a 48 scale MiG-23 brass pitot probe.
Very nice.
Just because, well, the one in the kit, it won't be as nice, and I will break it anyway. And for the Airfix 48
Hello, Benji.
thingy, Spitfire. It's another top-notch mask set. So this is the, as you see it, camouflage. It's a Mark. Oh, it's out of focus, isn't it?
That's all right.
Yeah, Mark 1A. A scheme. Oh, how about that?
Very nice.
You can actually see these. So it says here, Spitfire Mark 1. Oh, the QV. Interesting. Why is it QV? Apart from that, being QV.
There we go. Right. Oh,
But there aren't QVs in.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh, well, I only want it for the pattern anyway. There you go.
Graham says, "Ooh, I have tomato money. Nice." Jim, some old war films from my youth had the different nationalities speaking their language with subtitles. I always liked that. Yeah. June says, now I speak 3 languages, English, gibberish, and profanity. I can listen to 17. I don't understand any of them, though. June says, Jim, Downfall is entirely in German. Superb film.
Yeah, I absolutely loved watching that film.
Yeah, it's bloody good.
Jim says, no, Ian says, I did French, Spanish, and German at school. When Open University was still being shown on late night TV, I tried to learn Japanese. Oh, konnichiwa. Martin says, I have a lovely weekend edition by Edward of a 148 BF 110 Night Fighter, if that's okay. Yeah. Whatever you want to build, mate, it's fine. Doesn't even have to be 48. You don't even have to.
It doesn't even have to be a 48. I know. I was just going to say that.
It's the spirit of the build.
And you don't have to finish it.
No, you don't have to finish it.
It's all about taking part.
Just join in, yeah.
It's about the spirit of it. Rich says, can't speak any language apart from English.
Neither can I. That's all right.
Funnily enough, there's an article on Facebook this morning, by Eddie Izzard. And she's saying that in their opinion, that anyone who can only speak English, it's lazy linguistically, because there's no reason not to learn other languages. And it's like, I can kind of see where that's coming from, but at the end of the day, if you live in England, why wouldn't if you don't live in a particularly diverse area, why would you need to speak other languages? You'd probably have other priorities.
Yeah.
Whereas somewhere like Wales, we need to be able to speak both languages. And Dieter, he needs to be able to speak lots of different languages because they use different languages in his country, in Belgium. And he travels to France a lot.
Well, it's just hard on board, isn't it?
Yeah, and John just has to learn to speak without an accent. Dieter says, Julian, I did not include several dialects. But Neonese is one of them. Haha. I can speak Ostend, Ulsters, Asses, Brusenier, Brobeller, Bum. You speak bums? Antwerps, and a bit of Henson Brewers.
So that, I think, for those who don't know, that's all Belgian for heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
David said, spent 6 years in Germany, so learned that and still remember some of it. I never learned any of it.
Well, I spent 2 years in Cyprus, but I've never learned Greek.
You never
I've
learned
been to
Greece,
Paradise,
did you
but
not?
I've never been to me.
Well, I can speak a bit, but only very little.
I spent 6 months in Iraq. Picked up a little bit of Arabic, but not much.
I spent 6 months.
I've forgotten a lot of it. Yeah. Jim says, Julian, I saw Downfall at a proper theatre. Great film indeed. Ooh. Next. Julian says, talking of dialects, if Nintendo had developed their first console in Newcastle, it would have been the Nintendo YI.
YI5.
Graham says, great minds think alike. Well, simple minds rarely differ, depending on your outlook. June says, Mikey, that was probably exposure. You'd get more to Welsh, especially in North Wales. French, not so much. Yeah, because North Wales has the highest concentration of Welsh speakers in the world.
In the
world. The Scousers don't drown our Welsh-speaking villages. Tiff says, ooh, my new Airfix kits will arrive tomorrow. Yay! Yay, go modders.
Huzzah.
See, that's what you should take photos of. So for this International Women's Day Airfix blog, modders has got to send some photos in of her doing modelling and things like that. That's what one of the photos you should include is you getting some Airfix kits and looking at them on your desk. Dieter, if you guys do a Sea Fury build, let me know. I'll keep my FB11 on the side then. Yeah, I think we're probably, if I look at it, we're going to be doing
very probable.
Yes. Jim says, Martin, that 110 is a nice kit. Graham says, I'll maybe do the Mozzie then and save the Sea Fury for the group build. Yep. Oh, that means I'm going to have to make another group build sticker. Cool. Dieter, yeah. Dieter says, Benji likes John's goodies. What?
Sorry?
Hey?
Huh? Benji's just tilted his head to Gary now. As if he, what the hell? Jim says, Gary, Benji's barking has my dog looking at the TV screen with a quizzical look on his face.
Well, I've shut the bedroom door, so he can't go in there now and bark.
Yeah. Dieter says he started barking when John.
Because we've got quite a high bed now. He can now see out the window. Never mind, Dave. Okay.
Dieter says he started barking when John went big screen and stopped when he was back in his cozy corner. Marta says, Jim, it only arrived this morning, and it is indeed a lovely looking kit, and the schemes look cracking and the decals look great. Yeah. Kieran says, I got the B25 CD in the Airfix sale, $34.99, reduced to $14.99. The Tempest 5 Pro 4 is $5.99 in the sale, which is a great deal for that kit. Ooh.
Yeah, I got the.
The only reason I got the Sea Fury is because I can fold the wings up.
Yeah, I got the Sea Fury and the B25.
Not that Marion knows.
Sorry, she's gone out.
Gnick Gnoj. Downfall is bloody good. The master of understatements. There you go. Martin says, it being an Edward kit, there's no chance of finishing it in a weekend despite its nomenclature.
Oh, true. I've got a 110 up here. It's an Edward 48. It looks complicated.
Nomenclature.
Is it their own or is it a Reeboks?
Oh, it's their own.
That stopped you, isn't it? I shut the bedroom door. You can't go in there now, can you?
Oh, he's celebrating a victory over his dog. I think that's about done. I think. Jim says, at one time, French was the common language spoken in the Western world. Yes. Ian says, good evening and happy Friday. Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello, Aussie Ian.
Julian says, in my honest opinion, a lack of ability in other languages is not laziness, which is total go nuts. I'd love to, but I'm utter crap despite trying. Yeah. Part of the problem is as you get older, your brain gets less malleable as well. So it doesn't form new connections as easily. Ian says, I worked in various Edinburgh pubs in my 20s and still remember a bit of drunk Scottish. Martin says, aren't there some Welsh speakers in Argentina? Yeah, in Patagonia.
Patagonia, yeah.
Speaking colony. Yes. In fact, Welsh, one of the guys, he was a stonemason. He built Talacra Lighthouse by us, down the road from me. He lived up in Mold in the 1800s, and he built Talacra. He was the architect for Talacra Lighthouse. He went over to the US in the 1800s, and he was one of the stonemasons on the Salt Lake LDS temple
Oh,
in Utah. Julian says, 19 watching.
Argentina as well.
June says, 19 watching and 11 likes. 22 watching and 11 likes. Come on, you 8, click that button. Spruce waving. Hello, Sprue.
Hey, Sprue.
Jim says, Aussie Ian. Sprue. Hello. Tish says, hey, Sprue. Jim says, I have an ME-110G Nacht Jaeger with decals for ace pilot Albert Schnaufer, the ghost of St. Trond.
There you
St.
go.
Trond. St. Trond. Ho, ho, ho. Not that we're taking the mick out of the French at all.
Yeah, mine's a CD, and with 12 schemes.
You're never getting me tune out of that.
All Battle of Britain ones.
No, you silly boy.
Lovely. What have you done?
No,
That's all right.
just him. Oh,
All is
Yes.
good.
I think that's looking pretty good. What I do need to do is put some glue on there. Glue that on.
Pardon me.
Aaronville's in.
Aaron
He
Bell.
says, hello all. John's name is showing backward, Nodge. It is.
yes.
It
I'll
is.
change it now. Joke's over.
It's where he completely ballses that up.
It says David, Martin, and Kieran. Hi.
Gee,
Kieran, hi Ian. Martin says, I'm off out now for a ride with mate. He's on a Kawasaki H2 Supercharged, and I'm on my 765 triple. So it'll be a bit rapid, I think. Bye for now. See you all soon. Have a great ride,
Bye.
Martin. Stay safe,
Ride
buddy.
safe.
Stay safe, yeah.
Remember, keep your wheels to the road. Wheels down. Jim says, maybe Hagrid can weigh in on this. I think Saint-Tron is located in Belgium. Jim says, be seeing you, Martin. There we go. Without looking on Google Maps, I have no idea. And Ian says, hi, Aussie Ian, Sprue, and Aaron. Julian says, true about age, Mikey. My brother went to a Welsh medium school. 2 seconds. I need to get my tweezers. Welsh medium schools from nursery all the way to secondary. Wouldn't take me... So I was in a so-called special education up to age 12 in English medium schools. Yeah, I went to English medium school. To be fair, I mean, in some ways it probably helped because I was able to focus on other things other than languages. But yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't really have any use for Welsh, so I didn't really bother with it. Because my parents both English. I mean, grandparents were English. So none of them understood it. So I never used it outside school.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't exactly need to read road signs when I was little. Sprue says, sorry, hi to you all. Hi, Sprue.
Willkommen.
Oh. 23 people watching.
23 people are watching.
Yes.
Wondering what the hell have I tuned?
Arvols. Okay. Aaronville says, after the Shannon vessel, what are you building next? An ICM diorama, perhaps? Funny you should say that, Aaron. because if I move
We
my
have an ICM
away.
vignette.
Yes, we're doing a little vignette. Doing that one.
Yeah. Starts next week, 11 o'clock. You know where.
It does indeed. Sprue says, 2 Garys, 1 Cam. Indeed. 1 is Waitrose. He's just gone off to sort something in the house. June says, Schnaufer is the pilot who shot down a bomber. I'm researching Papa Delta 268, Sierra Romeo Oscar of 101 Squadron. There we go.
101 Squadron.
He says, I must de-winter my motorbike. I can't ride it now, as I'll just get flu riding in cold air. Have a bloody good ride for me, Martin. Yeah. I used to ride mine in the snow. That was fun. June says, Oi, Gary, that was singing.
Was I?
And Spruce says, Baby Shark, do-do-be-do. June says, afternoon, Spruce.
Not funny, you guys.
Not really singing either.
Couldn't have been singing because Modmin hasn't told me off yet.
Well, and you weren't in tune. Can you please sing in tune?
I'll have a word with my
vocal coach,
vocal coach, Mr. Wilson.
June says, afternoon, Sprue. Aaron Rill says, excellent. Will you also maybe present it on a diorama? Seems like that's a lot of modelers are presenting on. Seems like, yeah. Well, I think we're going to do it as a vignette for a change.
Yeah.
Rather than a diorama.
Yeah.
Because it lends itself quite well to that.
Yeah.
George says, hello, Baby Shark fans.
George.
Arville says, seems many modelers are presenting on a mini diorama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim says, does the Australian Model T come with some kind of poisonous Australian creepy crawly to throw around the enemy? Ian says, yeah, I have to wrap up around my neck so much I can't turn my head. Not worth the added risk. No.
Ooh. It's like Batman Begins.
Yeah. June says, Gary singing tune. John, there's only so much auto-tune can do. Yeah, I think that's pretty much done, I'll say. I'm happy with that.
Well,
oh, no, that's what I was going to do. I just remembered what I was going to do. Paint the railings. Different colour.
Yeah, I haven't decided whether... I don't think I'll do mine in a different colour. I think I'll leave mine...
Because the railings are black.
Yeah. The photos that were put up on the Discord are very helpful. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
But we've got, what is it, 50 minutes left. So I've still got a bit to put on and paint and yada yada. So I won't do that because that'll take probably full 50 minutes, knowing me. So I'll do other things.
Aaronville says, will we see you also modelling the vignette? I like these ICM kits, as sometimes they also have it. Yes. So the plan is, we're not just going to build a model on the stream. We're also going to build our little vignettes as well. Something a little bit different to what we do normally.
Well, I've actually got a plan for mine.
Yeah. Which way to change?
My plan is run away.
Oh, the Royal Air Force Battle.
He says this, and he makes these really nice dioramas.
Oh, I've only built.
Have you noticed that, Gary?
Yeah.
Waitrose is back.
Ah.
Ah.
The man.
That ICM kit, Sprue, is this one. World War I Australian Army car. Kit number 35664.
Yeah.
If people want, I can put it as an affiliate link in the stream, which I probably will do anyway, in the description for the next stream.
Yeah.
Aaron Will says, excellent, thank you, I'm a beginner. No problems, that's what we're here for. We enjoy doing stuff like that.
You don't.
What, mate?
No, that's all right. Okay, I'm just trying
What have
to.
you done?
I haven't done nothing. I've been painting the seats on me Chinook.
I am but a humble dwarf.
Ooh.
I am but a humble dwarf. Once again, I'm doing this model completely with AK real color pens.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm doing these rails with AK real color pens.
Yeah, I've done all the internal.
Yeah. You really like them, don't you?
They just lend themselves to the internals, and
Nice
I probably
and
won't be
quick,
doing
aren't
much more. I probably won't be doing much
they?
more.
Put your teeth back in, old man.
Yeah, on this Chinook with the pens, because the outside will be sprayed. So I've got some pipe work to do. Gosh, I can't stop yawning.
David says, Aussie Model T comes. I haven't finished reading it yet. Give me a chance. Thank you. He says, Aussie Model T comes with a cooler for tinnies and corks hung around the canopy roof. ICM also do a kit containing wallabies to scatter around.
And a Barbie. Don't forget the Barbie.
Yeah. Jerry says, ICM World War I figure set is awesome as it includes the backdrop for diorama. Funnily enough, I have the Dardanelle set, but I think it's the British and Turks.
Mm.
But they would have, I know they use the Rolls-Royce armoured cars over there, so. I know they use the Rolls-Royce armoured cars in the Dardanelles.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if they'd have the Model Ts there as well.
Yeah.
But the Australian Model Ts, the light car patrol units, were Egypt and Palestine.
Aaron asks, great Julian, can I order from ICM or is it best through a UK supplier? I'm assuming, Aaron, if you're in the UK, I'd go through a UK supplier.
Yeah.
You can order from ICM direct, and it will take about 8 to 10 days for your stuff to get to you.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Also, what you would need to bear in mind, Aaron, if you are a beginner, ICM kits can be quite technical.
Yeah, but to be fair, if he's building along with us, then it shouldn't be too bad.
We'll all stuff it up together.
We can always help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all put the bonnet on backwards and things. Won't we, John?
Shh.
Julie says, he says, so am I, Aaron, as my first model in 30 odd years shows admirably. It doesn't help that over 30 years ago, both hands worked and now one doesn't. There we go.
Bless.
Sprue says, Sprue, I hate you. He says, I'm building a mini art British military lorry B-type, kit number 39003. I'm so angry. I want one. It's the one kit I've wanted since I started. I would if I could get one bloody afford it.
On the planet.
Yes, but other kits don't cost like 60, 70 quid. I tell you what is a nice kit as well is the Roden Holt tractor. It was used as a gun a gun vehicle during the
another
First World
one.
War. And it was
Jeff Donahue on YouTube made one. Very nice.
That'd be a nice kit to build. Quite hard to get hold of, though, because there's not many of them about. And they are very expensive. Arval says, thanks, Gary, for the info. There we go.
No worries.
TBG's in. He says, hi, everyone. Hello, TBG.
VG.
Yeah. I got an email off Amazon affiliates the other day, Rose.
What was that, sorry?
Saying, you I had an email off Amazon affiliates the other day saying,
Oh, yeah.
you've not yet, or you've yet to have your first 3 purchases to verify your account.
Oh, right.
We're concerned that you're not getting enough purchases. So here's some information to help you start making. I thought, it's not that I'm having problems with it. It's everything that Amazon puts up is dearer than every other model shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're charging extra on top.
Because
Yeah.
some billionaires don't have enough money, apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got to send Katy Perry into space, hasn't he?
Oh, can he not send Taylor Swift on a one-way trip?
Don't you start. Don't you kiss the Swiftie.
Oh, I love getting reactions out of you. Jim says, greetings, TBG. Tiff says, well, you want the London bus from Miniat. Yeah, it's the same thing, except for they painted it green. So what they did is, history lesson alert. Okay, right. What they did was before World War One, between 1900 and 1914, the British government realised that there's inevitably going to be a war at some point in the near future. And a lot of companies, bus companies and stuff like that, still used horse-drawn buses and lorries. So what the British government did was, because they wanted access to a lot of vehicles in the event of war, but they didn't want to have to store them and pay for them and buy them through the army, and then just sit around for years. What they said was, they went to all the companies and said, if you buy a motor bus or a motor lorry, we will give you a subsidy for it on the condition that should a war break out, you hand the vehicles over to us to use for the army. And that's what they did. So what they did is, when they took all these buses and lorries and stuff like that in, a lot of the bus companies, because obviously driver was a specialist job back then, they were also army reservists as well. So what they do is, when the vehicles got called up, the drivers would get into their military uniform, and then they would drive it, and they'd go over with the vehicle, and then they'd paint it once they got into theatre, so to speak. There we go.
I love the way.
Which is also why, on manual transmission vehicles, the pedals are all in the same order, because the government said, if all these vehicles are going to be coming to the army, we need all the manufacturers to make it so that the pedals are in the same order. So if a soldier gets in there, no matter how tired he is, he doesn't have to think about what pedals he's pressing and which order they're in. Which is now why we have them clutch, brake, accelerator from left to right.
I'm pressing all the pedals, just not necessarily in the right
order. Useless.
Excellent visual effects there, John.
Thank you very much. I'm here all day.
Yes. Tiff says, well, yeah. Ian says, I saw that last night, Sprue. Oh, I missed that. Arville says, interesting, John. I may gather a stash of ICM with their paints for my future better skills. I'll watch you experts. We are not experts, dude.
Please don't consider us experts.
No.
Please.
No. I would say enthusiastic amateurs.
I'd say try hard wannabes.
What would you say, Waitrose?
I would say not entirely sure. Incompetent professional in my case, I suspect, because it is actually technically my profession now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
true.
wouldn't claim to be any
That's
good
true.
at it. So muddling through professional
Well-
would suit me.
Professional.
Well, that's an
model,
interesting
not-
question, because at what point does it become a profession as well?
Well, I would assume
Well,
when your main income is from your modelling.
Yeah, professional doesn't imply good necessarily. It just implies that it is your as you say, primary source of income.
Yeah. There you go. So Waitrose is the only professional here.
Modelling, yeah, modelling is probably the primary drain on my financial resources.
Well, yeah, tell me about it.
It is at the moment.
See, I'm quite lucky. I'm quite lucky. I'm at the stage now where it's sort of paying for itself, so it's covering its own costs now for me.
Yeah.
Luckily. So, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
TBD says hi, Jim. Hello.
The video I did about the Airfix sale has brought in enough money to pay for all the kits I ordered in the Airfix sale.
Nice.
So something
I
else.
just realised the pens won't go. Gosh darn it. Gosh tarnations. Ian says hi, James. Julie says ICM do have a UK supplier, the hobby company in Milton Keynes. Phone number 01908605686.
867530.
They are the people that want me to go and see them soon. The hobby company in Milton Keynes.
Ooh.
They're also these imports Tamiya and Italeri.
Correct.
So they might be open to doing a deal, apparently.
Ooh.
Or whatnot. Something.
Well, you know, if they want to supply for the same kit each time,
Yeah.
be a good reason to do the 4 veterans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mikey,
Absolutely.
ever the quick to
Saves John and Gary buying kits all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh?
Nods
So
as good
Mikey-
as a wink to a blind bat.
ever no, it's all right. It's not going to come out in the right way, so forget it.
That's what
It's okay. You can try later.
I don't think that-
Julie says hi, TVG. Ian says hi, George. Aaronville says, Gary, how nice your new north wing. Having a modelling outhouse is so convenient. It is.
It is very well. It's kind of convenient, except of course
Well,
there's
I
no
can't call it
convenience.
an outhouse.
Yeah, there's no convenience in it, which is not.
You're going to get a portal for outside the door, Gary.
But other than that, it is extreme for doing work and getting the isolation to do work. It is very much so. So all I've got to do now is put up the supports for the background papers for the photography and get some lights in, and that's it. That's everything. Oh, well, actually, no, there's some shelving needs to go up. But other than that, that'll be it. That'll be complete then.
Wonderful. And how's the
Nice.
servants' cupboard
So
looking?
be ready for our stream next week.
Well, why would I care?
Correct answer.
I gave them the
Haven't
space.
heard
It's
any
up to them
screaming
how
or whining from them. Well, no more than usual anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, when are you going to pay us? You know, that's sort of usual nonsense.
Yeah, we want a pay rise. Oh, really?
Well, what?
That's
Tyler?
nice.
Yes, I will give you a 100% pay rise. 100% of nothing is still nothing.
Mm-hmm. But it will be taxed at source.
Yeah.
Oh, with tariffs.
John, don't be going down that route again. We know what you like. You pain in the butt.
Oh, pardon me.
TVG, no. Jim says, I can think of quite a few people that would love to see sent one-way journey into space. There you go. Ian says, left my ass open. TVG says, does Gary have a bell in the North Wing to summon the working folk?
Actually, no, I don't. That's a good point. Very good point.
Yeah. An electric bell. June says, at one point I ordered an electrical component from Amazon. Only a few pence each, but they added postage to each one. Total was a couple of pounds each. Yeah.
Yep.
Aaronville says, you are all good in my eyes. Oh, thank you very much, mate.
Oh.
It's very kind. Dave says, I was never, ever pert. So it's impossible for me to be an expert.
See what you did.
Very good.
I'm sure you were pert in your youth, Dave.
Yeah. Julian says, professional just means you get paid to break stuff. Amateurs break the same stuff for free. That's true.
Literally something to aim for.
Ian says, best dad joke I've heard today, David.
Oh, he's
That's why he's the comedy sniper.
He's got an unlimited supply.
Yes. He's good as that, Dave.
He makes a large.
TVG says, Julian, though the amateurs get to glue parts on backwards and upside down. That's true. And they don't get mocked for it. Do they, John?
I don't know. What channel is this? I'm so confused.
Dieter says, you forgot the decals in old places, but the right one, TBG. That's true. Aaronville says, Gary, I look forward to a video on the tour of the North Wing. It's so good.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably do that next week when I've tidied up a bit. Get things in the right place and stuff. But yeah, we'll do it.
After all the, all the aggro I've had trying to do that tadpole video, I was trying to do it again the other day, and I realized I've just lost the mojo to do that video. After all aggro I've for it. So what I might do is leave that one in the cutting room for now.
Yeah,
and
never do a video unless you're really invested in it and you're really excited about it. Because if you're not excited about it, it will come over as I'm really not excited about this kit, rather than I've got other things on my mind to be dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, I already did the voiceover for it. Luckily, the computer saved that. So it's just all the editing stuff. I'm just like,
that's the other thing. Always make sure you back up everything. Unlike me, who has lost quite an important bit of video. So,
I think you backed up.
Aircom.
The aircom footage, can't find it anywhere, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying.
That's chilling.
See what you did there, John.
Jesus, what place is that?
We're gonna have to start calling this Dad Joke Friday.
Oh, like and subscribe.
Oh God, he's going Borat again.
Going Borat again, yeah.
It's like subscribe.
TVD says sounds like Carrie is used to whipping the servants.
I would never use physical violence on my servants. They're all bigger than me.
Thing is, if they're not getting paid, then they're not technically servants.
No, absolutely.
That's how you get around it, isn't it? You just
capsulize. That's all right.
Well, what it was, I just advertised to people who wanted to be Batman rather than a Batman. Slip of quite tiny little slip of grammatical inclusion there. So yeah.
So, okay, I have a question for Waitrose Gary.
Mhm.
I always thought the term for like a manservant sort of thing, apart from Batman, was like a valet. But on Downton Abbey, it's pronounced valet. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a valet. Yes.
A valet, not a valet.
No, that's absolutely yes. A gentleman's personal gentleman is a valet,
There you go.
like Jeeves in Jeeves and
It's
Wooster.
just the Americans that call it valet because they think it sounds posh.
No, I don't know. I don't. I'd call mine oi.
I call mine wife.
Oh, brave man. Brave.
Obviously, I don't. I love Kaylee to bits. I call her Moo.
Would you like a JCB to dig yourself out of that hole, sir?
Yeah.
No, I do. I do actually call her wife. Kind of. I call her Doris.
Doris.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I always call her either Doris or Moo. I very rarely use her name.
Yeah. So most of the time I don't say oi. Like most of the time I say, "Damn your eyes!"
Smithers, come here.
Excellent.
Smithers. Ah, Smithers.
Whilst wringing your hands, going excellent. Aaronville says, Julian, thanks for the UK supplier of ICM. There we go. TBG, True Dieter. Graham, expert, and X is a has been. A spurt is a drip under pressure. George Davis says, hi, Gary. You got to be more specific. Let's do that. Julie says, Commander Evans, you need an intercom so you can tell your nearest and dearest you want a cup of coffee, and she can tell you to come and get it. He's got a coffee machine. He's posh.
No, I don't, because I have a coffee machine here.
There you go.
I have my own coffee machine and I have a fridge for the milk. So
yes,
that was one of the early installations here.
Yes, the current Mrs. Morris vetoed a coffee machine in here. She said, "I'd never see you."
Well, that's true. And then she went, hang on a minute.
So I said, so you win a chicken dinner then?
Yeah.
You know.
I can't get to that one. Julian says, no problems, Aaron.
Maria's agreed to far too many things very easily. I do wonder sometimes.
Yeah, something's in the offing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's moved him out of the house.
Definitely.
Yeah. If you turn around to your wife and say, can I spend tens of thousands of pounds on building basically my own accommodation in the garden, and she says, yeah, no problem, then you know there's a reason behind that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's when you walk in and there's a camp bed in there, and then she locks the door behind you.
Yeah.
And there's chains on the wall.
Well, as I say, the only thing stopping that would be the lack of any toilet facilities. But, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not her problem, is it, if she's not in there?
Well, true. True enough. True enough.
Dieter says, whipped cream. Oh, that sounds so wrong after saying that.
Yes.
I think we've all done in the past the 3-day NBC experience, so we know what the privations of not having toilet facilities are like.
Oh yes.
I'll be back in a moment. Go and get a drink.
Oh, you're going to use the toilet facilities?
What they're going to say? I need to go and be sick in a bucket.
Yes, it's listening to all these people with accents.
Yeah.
Jane says, I saw a dad joke on Facebook. Okay. Dee says, whoops, wrong chat. June says, one says, I tell dad jokes. Response, does he laugh? Laugh out loud. Very good. TBG says, don't mention dad joke. You'll summon Mr. Welly or Mr. Boy. Julian says, damn your eyes, but it sounds more like yes, dear, John.
Yeah. Lost in translation.
Yeah. Jim says, I'm off, mates. Taking the dog for walkies. Be seeing you. All right, buddy.
Oh,
Have a good afternoon. The
yeah,
rest of your day.
take care, Jane. Good to see you, man.
Oh, dear me. Nose is running. 2 seconds.
PVG says coffee machine, refrigerator, no drinks cabinet.
I had thought of that, but then I thought maybe just go a bit too far. You know?
Is it maybe taking too much room up? That's the problem sometimes, isn't it?
Well, there is that. I mean, surprisingly, I am thinking, I wish we'd made this bigger. But then
Made it into a sort of granny annex for you.
don't have the room. Yeah. And there are planning regulations and stuff like that to do as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Darren says, hi, everyone. Just on lunch break. Hello, Darren.
Hi, Darren.
TVG says, hi, Darren. Darren says, hi, James. Aaron says, like me, having a model outhouse in the garden is fab. At least everyone knows you aren't down the pub. It's like having your own model club, and it's still good for us to go out to model clubs. Win-win.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine a model outhouse would be a bit small to have a club in. TVG says, bye, Jim.
Oh, dear goodness.
Did you get that then?
Yeah. Yeah, we just chose not to register.
Yeah.
It says, bye, Jim. It says, bye, Jim. Tammy's in. She says, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, Tammy.
Hello, Tammy.
Morning. Afternoon. Morning.
TVG says, hi, Tammy. Ian says, hi, Darren. Hi, Tammy. Julian, what you need now is storage. Loft space, Gary. Yeah.
No, well...
Problem is, he's that tall, he hasn't got space to put a loft in.
I do have storage just around the corner. Some racks and stuff. But...
Yeah, I came unstuck when I used to put my kits up in the loft. I used to forget what I had.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have lofts. Everything would warp.
My dad gave us, last year, he gave us a pine ottoman. So we've put a cover over that and we use it as the coffee table in the living room. And the other day, Kay went, I know what we could put in that. And I watched some of your model kits to create some space in your room. I was like, yay, great, I can get more model kits. And she just sort of looked at me and said, put them in there. Go on. Tammy says, hi, TBG. And hi, Ian. Julian says, hi, Tammy. John Evo Stanford. Evo John. Oh, Evo John Evo 5 Stanford. Evo John says, hi, guys. 11:35 p.m. here in New South Wales, Australia. Hello, John.
Hello.
We have another John.
We're in New South Wales.
We have Aussie Ian. Aussie John. Aussie John.
Yeah. So I'm just north of Newcastle there. Aussie John. Where are you?
Darren says, hi all. Ian. Tammy says, hi, Julian. Darren says, hi, Tammy and Ray. TVG says, Julian, evict the peasants from the storage space. Tammy says, hi, Darren. Julian says, model outhouse, 135 crapper. Yes.
ICM do one.
Tammy says,
yeah.
What you need is a space like that.
I can imagine.
That'd be so cool.
I can imagine.
Space.
Well, look at Mr. Marley with his garage in 2 time zones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when John first moved into that house, we worked out that just his garage is the same dimensions as the floor footprint of my house.
Yeah, and mine.
Yeah.
And yet the occupational health came around yesterday and said, "Oh, you've got quite a sizable bathroom, haven't you?" Oh.
That lifeboat, Mr. Marley, is looking very pristine.
Isn't it, Josh?
Wow. Thank you. Just about there.
Yes. Aaronville says, "Great idea. Maybe I'll make a model of my outhouse, Sayertown, and put that on my model railway 176 scale, 00 gauge, with a Model U scan of me sitting outside with a coffee." That sounds like a brilliant idea, and I would love to see pictures of that. Evo John says, "I'm in Corambong."
Corambong.
Corambong.
No, you're right the first time.
Boing. Yeah. Ian says, "Hi, John.
Do love
There
Australian
you go.
places.
We're taking over Australia, one state at a time."
Absolutely love Australian place names. I think they're fantastic. And
Yeah.
John's
We do.
read some out to us before, and I had us in fits of laughter.
Oh, that's right. It's all, the Australian place names, yeah.
But Corambong, what a lovely name.
It is, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah, what have I got? Telford.
Little Telford.
And 2 good things in Telford are Kinkit and Scale Model World.
And you. Can't quite get to all the rails. Never mind.
So,
That's a good question, actually. John says, "Hi, Ian." And Graham says, "So how many different nationalities have we got on here?" That's a really good question, I think. We've got at least 3 from Australia, 1 from Tasmania. We're taking over the
Eastern Seaboard.
whatever that part.
Oh, we have had a couple of people
Yeah.
from Perth before as well. We occasionally have, like
Yeah,
I
there's
say, the
Paul.
regulars. People we see regularly. Let's start in no particular order. New Zealand, Australia. That's about it, really. They're the ones that matter.
then we get Dom from the
Excuse
Netherlands.
me. Excuse me. We also have Welsh and American.
Dom
Occasionally
from
Canadians.
the Netherlands. Edward from Belgium.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sonic from Scotland.
Yeah, Tash is from. I think Tash is from Cali, I think, or Colorado, one or the other. Colorado, I think.
Yeah.
Graham Dieter says Cornbong or Corn and Bong. Oh, behave, Hagrid. Yeah. And Graham says he's Scottish. Dieter says we have Wales, Australia, Tasmania, USA, England, Scotland, and Belgium. There you go. And New Zealand. When
It's
Callum's
our
up.
aim to make the world a smaller place through modelling.
Yes. Come on in. The internet's fine.
Yeah. Yes. Although I may have to strangle Benji if he keeps going on.
I know, I'm just thinking, I've shut the bedroom doors so he can't go in there and bark, and now he's sitting on the landing and barking.
Oh, it'd be weird if you were sitting in the
Right.
living room.
Obviously, I would never hurt an animal. Well, not a dog anyway.
Benji, give it a rest, mate.
Have you ever thought of sleeping tablets?
Have you seen us trying to get a worming tablet into him? Jeez.
54.
You should try doing it with cats, mate. They're lethal. John says, by the way, I'm jealous. I tried to get the Shannon, but it was sold out. The only reason John got our Shannon was because we sent it him.
Absolutely
Because
correct.
they didn't even
This
have
might be the
Australia
only
at the
one in the Southern Hemisphere.
Anybody who's new to the channel wants to know why I'm not doing a Shannon. That is why I had an accident with my Shannon last Saturday, and the flying bridge part has been smashed into a million pieces and disappeared.
I think that's looking all right now, you know.
I'm very jealous because I got so close to this point.
Why has it gone off so wonky? There we go.
Yeah, that's my job.
So if I put lights over.
That is stunning. That is stunning, guys. Both of them, absolute stunners. Well done.
It's a really nice kit.
Thank you. That's real lifeboat, that one. The Anthony Kenneth Hurd. I'm happy with that.
Did he?
Ha 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 ha. Dieter, let's settle this. We are a family of bearded and unbearded, genuine articles that are all over the world, yet sitting close to one another in our mutual love of scale modelling and other shenanigans. Yes, I agree.
Couldn't put it better myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
we are a family. Yeah. I think we do very well. Gary.
You played it. You played it.
I can play it on guitar.
You put it in my head along with the White Stripes. So don't chastise me.
Yeah. But that riff's just a little fun one that I like playing because it's dead easy.
Yeah, just before a stream.
It's just the A minor and the E chord.
No, you're singing it. Come on, modders. Sort him out.
I'm the boss. Julie says, hi, John.
This is where modeling.
If she upsets me, she doesn't get any hobnobs.
I'll always give you hobnobs.
Well, I think we're going to have to do a really good picture this year. Oh, actually, I can't wait for 2027 where we can all get a big group photo. That'd be so cool.
Well, is 2027?
Yeah.
That's 3 Telfords away.
Yeah, but 2027 is when Dieter can come over.
Right.
Jim is hoping to come over in 2027 as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow. And Dieter's hoping to bring Nia with him as well.
Wow.
I think Julian said he's going to try and get over if he can get someone to bring him over to Telford, take him over to Telford.
excellent.
Put a note in my diary.
So we'll all have to get one big.
Survive.
We'll have to get a big family photo.
Yeah, the better-looking Marley not only said that he knows about it and he's got it down in his calendar, but he also said he's willing to sponsor me for the trip. So that's all right. To which my wife replied, "Well,
wow.
If you don't pay your own way, you're not bloody going."
Oh, there you go. You can pay for the drinks.
Well, is there a bar there?
Yeah. You walk straight past it. You're that excited to see the guys, you walk straight past it. Justin will have known each other 5 years, though. And we'll have been streaming for 4 years together.
Oh, no, it would have been, I think, what...
John
probably,
says...
by then, it'd be like 3.5 years since our last stream. And, you know, we'd be sort of like, do one of those sort of like handshakes you do after winning an election where you're not really genuine about it. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. I don't want to speak to him.
Yeah. So that's 2 years. So it'll be 3 years since we started doing YouTube by the time that one comes around.
We'll be YouTube millionaires.
And Gary, Waitrose will be the most famous British YouTuber on the British model on YouTube.
That's Sir Gary to you.
He'll have taken over the world. Yes.
2027, I'll be visiting.
Sir Gary of the.
How about that?
You'll be what?
Visiting Perth in Australia.
Oh,
Just for
so John's coming over here and you're going over there.
Well, I'll be going over there in, I don't know what time of year. February 27.
oh yes.
There you go.
I'll just be there a couple of days. It's like we're doing a cruise and it finishes in Fremantle. So
It's home of one of the best breweries on the planet.
Oh, excellent. That's good to know.
Little creatures.
Awesome. Brilliant. So we're going to spend a couple of days there and then go catch our way home from
there. John says, hi, Julian. Ian says, I got a message saying my Airfix parcel arrived today. Whoop, whoop. Well done. Mine arrived this morning.
Airfix has done incredibly well in this sale.
Yeah, my Sea Fury arrived this morning just before we went live.
Excellent.
Along with my Airfix pint glass.
Mine will be.
I ordered an Airfix pint glass for our streams, Gary.
Oh, very nice.
Dieter says 2027 is when I can attend Telford with impunity as near as 11. So she has more say about what she wants.
Cool.
Looking forward to it. As I look forward to every Telford, but even more so in 2027.
Yeah. June says the beginning of the year is before Telford, Gary. So that's 2 Telfords. And yes, I'm being pedantic.
Yeah, but that'll be the 3rd Telford, won't it? It'll be Telford number 3.
2025, 2026, 2027.
See? 3 Telfords.
Yes. Dieter says, or we all wear a shirt. Marley's our sponsor, so we drink. And John and Paul come behind us wearing a shirt. I am Marley. We got screwed over for drinks. No. Dieter says, naughty me.
So, boys, just go again very quickly again. So just need a quick word with myself.
Okay. So, yeah,
we're a t-shirt that says
I'm
I'm
pretty much
but
just doing
an
that.
humble dwarf.
I am but a humble dwarf. Get the boys and girls from Royal Britannia to come to Telford.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I said to Tag, Si, and that Tag, why don't you come to Telford? And they went, oh, because it's scale modelling, it's nothing to do with D&D. I'm like, yeah, it is. You've obviously not seen lasers and dungeons.
What about miniature painters? You know, what about...
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of them didn't even know that Telford existed. So there we go.
Oh, well.
We may... Did we mention about the visitor centre, Gary?
Things like this. You know, that's all part of modelling as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
The visitor centre, well, we haven't actually gone firm on what we're going to do yet. I'm still processing that, but no, I don't think you did.
I spoke to James last night, and he said if we want to go by train, he's happy to pick us up from the train station and take us there.
All right, okay.
Because he's a volunteer there.
Cool.
So, yeah. So basically, for those that don't know, someone who watches this channel is in the Spitfire Visitor Centre in Blackpool. And apparently, they wouldn't be adverse to us going there doing a little bit of filming to make a video. And I think that'd be a rather fun thing to do for me and Gary, to go and spend the day there. probably with our wives, obviously.
Hmm.
But we could go and look around all the aircraft and do a little video, do a little road trip video, maybe. I think that would be fun.
Train trip video.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this, right? To get to Blackpool from Telford, you got to stop at Chester train station, haven't you?
I've no idea, mate.
Yeah. Because all the trains go to Chester and then out from Chester. Because it goes Chester, Crewe, and then down to London. And that.
Right.
So, yeah. So that could be somewhere to meet, whether I go by train, join you on the train, or I drive up there or something, pick you up from Chester train station or something.
I will give it some thought.
Dita says, I mean, without impunity. Dang. No, with impunity means that you're not going to get in trouble. Drew says, true, but you said 3 Telfords away, Gary.
Yeah.
Stop being pedantic. It doesn't
That
suit
would
you,
be the
Julian.
third one.
Yes. Drew says, what John needs is a t-shirt with the slogan logo upside down. Oh, you know what you're going to have to do, John? You're going to have to get your own channel merch with your Scale Modelling Twins logo on it. You can get the STFU John t-shirt because that's got your logo on it as well as ours, as long as mine.
Yeah. Could.
Yeah. I could do one for you where it's that picture in large print on the back because then everyone will see you from a distance.
Well, I just realised it's the last day of February today.
It is.
Yeah. And this is the last day of the Shannon, and I've officially just finished it. So, hooray!
Yeah.
Well done.
There we are.
There you go. I need to put the decals on my stand, but I'm not bothered about that for now. Yeah.
I've glued my stand on. Have you as well?
No.
Yeah, I've got.
What I have done is put blue tack under the feet so that it doesn't slide around.
I figure I'll just keep straightening it up if it wasn't on the stand. So I've just stuck it on. There we are. I think it's a beautiful little kit. I think everything goes together really well, and it's certainly a perfect size, very colourful. It ticks every box. I think it's an awesome subjects that Airfix have chosen there. Highly recommend.
Yeah. Yes. There you go. There's Ville Lifeboat.
It's not much. Yeah, I haven't weathered much of it. Haven't weathered any of it. These are virtually brand new. All I would do, I think, is just the thrusters, the impellers.
Yeah, they're not impellers; they're water jets.
Thrusters. That's a good word.
Thrusters.
He likes a good thrust.
How my mighty thrusters thrust.
I like the detail on the decals as well that they put in.
I think
Yeah,
both of those are absolutely stunning, gents.
Thank you.
they're beautiful. Yeah, thank you for all the kind words. But yeah, it's hats off to Airfix. It's awesome. Loved it. Great experience.
And here's my Chinook.
Oh,
Aaron says, "Oh, yay!" Aaron says, "Love traveling by train. So relaxing. Also, can get up to buy a tea, coffee, and go to the toilet anytime."
Yeah,
I've been by train for years.
I'm having this argument at the moment with the current Mrs. Morris because I no longer drive because of my illnesses. Marion struggles with fibromyalgia and long journeys make it very difficult for her. And I'm trying to convince her we need to use the train more.
Yeah.
But she's not quite willing to go down that route yet. All right, I need to change my camera, don't I? Because it's that time.
Yeah.
Like I said, what you could do if you want to is just get the train halfway up and then sit in my nice, warm, comfy car.
It's funny. I've just looked on the train line, Telford to Blackpool, and it doesn't take me via Chester. It goes Wolverhampton, Preston. Wolverhampton, Preston, Blackpool. Yeah.
So what would be worth looking at then is if it's cheaper to go direct go that way, or if it's cheaper for you to get the train to Chester
and then
get off at Chester.
jump in with you. Oh look, there's a lot to do over.
Yes, it'll take a bit of planning, but I think it'll be a fun day out,
Mm.
and you'll be knackered by the end of it.
Always am.
Like I say, what you could always do is get the train to Chester, then I pick you two up there, or just you, or whatever, and then you could stop off at a hotel or something for the night, and then come back the next day.
Yeah.
So there's not too much in one day.
We'll sort something
out. Graham says, "Looks good, John."
Thank you.
Scott says, "When it gets to Australia."
Oh,
Ian says, "Well done,
when it
John."
gets to Australia, look what's in Australia now.
Yes,
Yay.
that's another one on my list for this year. Well, I'm actually going to wait until the next one is released, the one that will have, I hope, the SOE agent climbing down the ladder.
Yeah, the SD version, yes.
Tish says, "I'd love to see if there's decals for my local one. Probably not, as it's only just been launched. If it's
Mark, be all over it.
I've not opened
if it's a
it yet.
Shannon class, then they were up to date up until they started production. So,
Well, Dale did say they will from time to time revisit that extra sheet and add them if there's a significant number of new boats. They'll add them to the sheet.
yeah, that's
from
good.
time to time.
Dieter says, "Sweet people, I'm going to get Near. You did a fantastic job. Well done. Thank you, buddy. And give Near a big hug from all our uncles and aunties up here."
Yeah. And cheers, Hagrid. It's always a pleasure.
Hagrid. Speak to you soon.
Darren says, "Well done, guys. Thank you very much." Graham says, "What's the local station, Tiff?" And I can check. There we go. John says, "Very nice build, guys. Thank you very much, John." Julian, Tiff, Airfix are adding new decals as new Shannons get launched, so in time they will. There we go. Tiff says, "It's Hartlepool, Graham." Ian says, "Blackpool trip, can I come?" We'll get you a kiss me quick hat, Ian.
He lives there, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Ian lives in Blackpool.
Oh, there we go.
He's probably...
That'd be... So does that mean we're going to have a channel day out?
Well, I'll alert the authorities.
Tiff says, "Gary, check a site called Rail Europe." That sounds so wrong. You're going to Rail Europe.
That used to be one of my ambitions in my younger days.
Yeah,
To Rail Europe.
you gave it a red hot go.
Yeah. Graham says, "Tiff, it's not on the current sheet." There you go. And Tiff says, "Didn't think so, Graham. It was only launched on Sunday." Yeah. Ian says, "Thanks for the show. I'm yet to paint my Shannons."
No problem.
Crack on with it. Get it put up. Get the pictures put up in Discord, mate.
Yeah.
Spruce says, "Have a great day, all." You're welcome, buddy. Darren says, "Thanks to all from the RNLI." You're welcome, buddy.
Thank you to the RNLI from all of us.
Yeah.
Because for those that don't know, Darren is a lifeboat crewman on a Shannon class.
Brave man.
Yes. So yeah, I have been tagging my local lifeboat station that I've done the real one. Oops. I've been tagging them in the post, but they're not very active on Facebook. But yeah, it's been a fun build. I've enjoyed it. Next Friday, we're doing that one.
Ooh,
Chugga, 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 chugga.
the Tin Lizzie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What have you got to do next Friday, Gary? Friday.
Next Friday.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you joining in?
Well, I do have, as you know, I do have the Model T ambulance in the same scale.
You do.
So I may well start that.
That'd be good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that. Yeah. Hopefully everything will be sorted out. So It'd be good because the weekend after that is the 48-hour thing, isn't it? The 48 and 48.
Yes.
Yeah, before we know it, it'll
I'm
be here.
determined for that, so that's good. So it would be like a test run, actually.
Yeah.
And we've got
Cool.
a live stream on Thursday, of course.
Yes, of course. We have.
Shape.
So yes, we will be back on. Oh, Aaronville says, "Thanks for a great stream. Have a great day." Thank
Thank
buddy.
you, Aaron. Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you. Dale says, "Great stream again. Take care, everyone. Thank you very
Cheers,
much. Don't forget to, of course, like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Don't forget to check out this one down as if you haven't already. Check out his channel because everyone knows Waitrose. His channel's not called Waitrose, obviously. It's called Gary Stuff.
Yeah.
But we've also got that way the Friends of Models for Heroes YouTube channel. That one there, and down there, we've got Scale Modeling Twins, where he does a lot of talk. He looks at kits of ships and planes and all sorts, and gives you a lot of knowledge about them. So yeah, so do make sure to check him out and subscribe to him if you haven't already. And H Paul as well.
Yeah.
Did you know about that channel, Waitrose?
No. What's that?
He is a beneficiary of Models for Heroes, and because he can't get to scale modeling sessions, face-to-face ones, he's decided to focus on doing a YouTube channel, and any money he makes from it, every penny is going to go to Models for Heroes.
Wow, that's decent.
He's a really nice guy on there. You can tell he loves what he's building.
Okay. Oh, Tiff's put a link there, so I'll go straight to that.
Yeah.
Cool.
June says, "Great stream, guys. Entertaining and educational as always.
Wonderful.
Even if the education part is only which way wings fit on a World War II aircraft."
And how many Telfords it is until 2027.
Yeah. Although they did learn about why the pedals are the way they are on a car.
Absolutely.
What is interesting, I went to my last model club meeting, and
That's not interesting.
and the first thing El Presidente said was, "How did you get the wing on backwards?" So I showed him. I flipped it upside down, and he said, "Like I didn't have the." He said, "How'd you get that upside down?" I showed him, and he said, "Still don't understand." I said, "I hadn't fitted the ailerons." He went, "Oh yeah, it looks the same forward and back, doesn't it?" Yeah, but yeah, he knew.
Nice. And Tiff has also put her YouTube link in now as well. So Dark Side Scale Modeling.
Dark Side Scale Modeling.
Yes. Who is going to be in an Airfix blog very soon?
Yes.
For Women's Day.
Yes, which is a brilliant idea.
Yeah. So well done, modders.
Yeah, well done, modders.
Julie says, "Thanks for the link, Tiff. Subscribed." Cool. Right. We better head off. We're back on Monday at 12 o'clock, usual time, where we'll be building whatever we fancy.
Yeah.
So do join us then for more mirth and shenanigans. Yes. See you all Monday.
See you
Bye,
later.
Bye.
Good weekend.